Hi, my spiritual babies. Welcome back to my channel. This reading is all about your next 7 days. This is a collective reading, so let's go ahead and jump on in and see what Spirit has for you for the next 7 days. Let's start with your general. Generally, this week you could be seeing a lot of losses when it comes to small materialistic things that you felt like you were connected to. So maybe you lost a bracelet from an ex. Maybe you stopped talking to certain people that no longer really resonated with you anymore. It's going to feel like you're deeply connected to this. But really, overall, you're like, I'm grieving this because I feel like I am connected. But the universe and you, not only is the universe going to be showing you, but also you are going to be realizing that you have so much more to look forward to. So the small things that you are losing or you're having to let go of, or even the little things that you could be grieving over, you know, this is very minor. This is what they call don't cry over like spilled milk, because there is so much more coming for you this week. And there's so much more for you to look forward to other than these small losses that you've been or that you'll be taking. With the Page of Pentacles, this is also stating that this week you could be seeing new income coming in for yourself, or new grounded information coming in for you. So this could be word of a new home, a new career, new financial income, or you could even just be getting more money flowing into you. This could be a small amount of money. This could be money that is coming in from like a once in a lifetime kind of thing. Something that's not really residual, but it is something, you know, and it's going to definitely bring some type of joy into your world, right? And with this also, I feel like this could also be like a new form of income, like a new job, and it hasn't really started yet, so you're not seeing as much income from it just yet, but you will. And it is something that is much more stable and grounded. You are moving into more grounded energy this week. With the Page of Wands, some of you could be making some quick decisions, quick moves, acting on quick ideas, and moving with a lot of energy this week, okay? So you could be feeling the momentum. And it's also going to be time for you to take it's going to be time for you to make a decision around certain things in your life. I feel like this has a lot to do with your home life. Let's go ahead and jump into our category sections here, you know, and see exactly what else you could be expecting. Let's see what you can be expecting in your career life. What's happening in career this week? So if some of you have been feeling like you've been keeping things balanced, or you're at a point where you are much more balanced, you could be feeling like you're at a point of you have a lot more balance, or things are finally balancing out for you, or you've been in a position where you've been fighting to keep the things balanced, okay? But I feel like for a lot of you, you are really moving into a point where it's like you're balancing things back out, especially with the Six of Wands, that you're going to be seeing some success flow in soon, and you're going to be seeing success flow in this week soon, especially when it comes to your career. This is going to be something where you feel like, wow, I finally achieved something, or you're finally on your high horse, and you're out of this suppression, because something was suppressing you. And now, like, something was suppressing you, making you feel very trapped about your career. This could, yeah, I feel like this is mostly just around your career, like, or your finances. This could also be your finances, where you were feeling very trapped around your bills and stuff like that. And now the universe is opening up another opportunity for you this week, where you could be Oh, yeah, you could be strategizing and trying to figure out things for your long term. And with the Ace of Cups, this has a lot to do with that as well. You are bringing forth a new idea that's going to help you, but you also have a new balance. Okay, I'm feeling like some of you could be receiving a surprise. So, and I already felt like there could be some form of like money flowing in for you that you weren't really expecting. And now it's like coming in, and now you're like, wow, like I have this money. I need to be smart about it. I'm trying to get out of this situation that's making me feel trapped, whether that's your home or your finances. Maybe you're feeling trapped by debt or bills. You're activating your soul's purpose and receiving gifts. I feel like some of you are regulating your nervous system right now. Some of you guys could be becoming a lot more balanced when it comes to just I feel like emotionally and tension wise, like this is going to take so much tension off the shoulders. You're going to be able to relax because you're like, wow, I'm finally in a better spot in life. So it's like things are lifting for you in the next 7 days. You're going to be seeing a lot more abundance. I feel like a lot of you are going to be meditating or writing to like get your ideas down and taking action, of course, a lot of action. Let's see what we have around your love life. Let's see what's happening in love this week. What's happening in your love life this week? What's happening in... Ooh, wow. So with your love life, you might be wondering like where it's going, or if you're going down the right path, if you're with the right person, if you're like taking the right road with this person. And I'm hearing that relationships are work, you know, and I think that you're learning the concept of this, that if this is what you want, you're going to have to stand your ground and really show that you want this, really show that this is what you're looking for. And there could be a lot of change getting ready to come into your relationship. You could be expecting a lot of things shifting. The best thing to do when you have a lot of shifts happening and coming forward towards yourself is to just embrace what's happening. Embrace the shifts, embrace the change that's coming forth to your relationship, okay? Because if we try to fight it, it's never a good thing. So just embrace what's happening so that way you can learn the lessons you need to learn and shift. Some of you could really be having some serious like life lessons or life cycles, like life lesson cycles ending. Let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah, with the Queen of Cups, you're going to have to really tap into your emotions. You're going to have to tap into your emotions and tap into your nurturing side. And I'm feeling like some of you are finally unwinding with your relationship, and you're understanding how you're supposed to be showing up in your relationship. You're realizing that you do need to be more nurturing, more caring, and give it your all. Oh, my ears are ringing, and I just feel like this has a lot to do with like embracing the change that comes with your relationship, standing tall for your relationship. Yes. Reconciliation. Yeah, so I feel like you guys are, but I feel like there's some reconciling that you're gonna have going on in your relationship. Maybe some deep conversations, some new understandings of one another, and there could be some bonds being there could be bonds coming together and becoming stronger through this week, realizing that there's a lot of unknown happening in your relationship. There could be a lot of mystery happening in your relationship. And in order for this to work, you guys have to be on the same page when it comes to your relationship, and when it comes to your ideas, how you're feeling spiritually. You guys could be very connected. You guys could be very connected spiritually. And you could feel like this relationship is kind of meant to be, even though you don't know where it's going, or wow, I feel like you don't know where it's going or why it's given to you or why you're being put in this position, but you know that you're supposed to be here and you're supposed to like stand your ground and fight for this relationship. And with the change that's coming in, you you and your partner are becoming more and more deeply connected, more and more spiritually connected. And you are, and that's crazy because you have this, the Queen of Cups and the spirituality card. And this is already representing that you are deeply spiritual, but also like you guys have an emotional bond. You have a deep bond in this relationship. Money manager. Okay, so I feel like either you or your I feel like your partner is trying to help you become more financially managed. Okay, like well off when it comes to your finances. So we have a career, we have your general, we have your love. Let's see what else we have for you. What's the advice for this week? I want to see what blessings are coming in for you this week. What blessings are coming this week? The blessings of seeing, I feel like this is seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to be recognizing how much you've done. I feel like so many of you are going to realize how far you've come, how much you've actually achieved, and how much you've really accomplished, and that your dreams and your aspirations are not as far ahead of you as you think they might be. They're actually much closer than you think. And you're going to achieve them with flying colors. You also may be gaining a lot of momentum this week, and you're understanding. And I feel like a lot of you are budgeting better. Yeah, and I feel like you're budgeting better this week and managing your money, holding on to your money a lot tighter, because your partner is going to be helping you realize where you should put your money and where you shouldn't. And some of you are really going to be, I feel like the gift that's going to be, or the blessing that's going to be given to you this week, is managing your money, seeing that your dreams and aspirations are not as far ahead of you as you think. But also another blessing that you could be seeing could be finding a mentor, finding someone that is wiser than you, that knows more, that's more knowledgeable to you in certain areas of life, and being capable of learning what they know, or them even just pushing you in the right direction. This is kind of something that you've probably been waiting for, or you're finally paying for a course that is like very much so needed, that you've been knowing is needed. Partnership. You're manifesting a strong and successful partnership. Yeah. So this week, I feel like that partnership could be coming from someone that is trustworthy, someone that you find to be wiser, someone that you feel like can really guide you. That is going to be your main blessing this week, because this person is going to help you realize how much abundance you have coming into you, and you're also going to realize how much you're actually like capable of, and that your dreams are so close, you know. Sacred design. You're not lost, you're aligning. Your pattern was never random. Every step, every breath, every weaving you back is weaving you back to yourself. So yes, like, and I said that I feel like you guys are going through some spiritual alignment, or some spiritual awakening happening, some spiritual cycles being broken, and now you're kind of coming to life, you're blossoming. Solar pulse, there's a fire inside of you, not to burn, but to awaken. Let it rise, let it lead. Yes, and this is just like the Three of Wands, where you are realizing that your dreams are not as far ahead of you as you think. You have the momentum now. You have the passion. You can see how abundant you are meant to be. You're seeing yourself in a different lighting this week. And along the lines of just being able to make a decision around what you really want out of life and what's to come next for you is really important. Because I feel like you know where you're going, but you still have one foot in and one foot out. And that's important for you to kind of like close that chapter this week. Touch the mystery. You felt this pull before, something calling you from beyond the mind. You don't need to name it, just reach. Let your hands remember what your soul already knows. Yeah. So if you've been feeling called And this is around the decision making again. If you've already been feeling called this week in a certain direction, and you know exactly, you know what you want, but you're still pulled in two different sides because you're kind of playing it safe, and you're like, well, this is handling everything, it's done, you're done playing it safe. It's time for you to really make a decision around what you want, and you know exactly what you want. It's what you've been feeling pulled towards. It's what you've been having this burning sensation in your stomach about, or this thing that you can't explain to other people because you feel like you might sound crazy, but you're not. Like, you are falling into alignment, and these things are being shown to you because it's meant for you. The same reason why you're getting this reassurance from this video. Sacred alignment. Wow. It's not random. Where you are, what you feel, what calls you now, it all fits. Everything is lining up for a reason. Trust the design. Yes. And I feel like this message, like, I feel like these specific cards right now are like speaking to me as well. Like, because I feel like this is very true lately. Like, things are falling into alignment, and if you are being called or pulled in certain places, you're supposed to be there. Go to those places. Fulfill what you feel is needing to be fulfilled. Remember that if you have an idea, it was given to you for a reason. It's not given to everybody else. It's just given to you because you're supposed to be in that place. You're supposed to be doing that career. You're supposed to be expressing yourself in this way. This week is going to be a lot of awakening for you. And I feel like this awakening is coming because it's the end of the retrograde. And now people are wakening up. People are feeling lighter. Things are feeling lighter. Things are feeling a lot more lifted. Soul core, your power lives in your center, not in what others see. That's what I was saying, and not in what you prove. Return here. This quiet, strong cannot be taken. Yes, because this is what you've been wanting. So if no one else understands you, just you understand you. And that's what matters. Answer your calling, because it's not going to stop calling. It's just going to keep repeating itself until you fulfill it. And that's how you fall into alignment. Go to those places, fulfill those assignments, do the things that you want to do. Because financially, things are falling into place for you. You're going to be seeing things open up for you this week. Love-wise, your partner is on your side. You guys are growing. You're overcoming certain things. You're starting to understand your relationship more. And your partner is helping you grow. And some of these might have growing pains, but you're growing and you're becoming more nurturing. You're becoming more caring in every area of your life. So just kind of keep motivating forward. Keep doing what you're already doing, because you really are on the right path. And I hope that this really helped you through the week, okay? So that's what I see for your next 7 days. If you enjoyed this reading or you resonated with this reading, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in my next video.